Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In a little bit here, my mom is going to be coming over here this morning, and her and I are going to be starting to finally work on doing some work on our backyard deck. Because I cannot believe I'm saying this, but we've been here for over 6 months now and our house is still not done. And what I mean by that is there's a few little things inside the house that need to be done, but mainly the biggest project that we're going to be working on over the next few weeks is tackling our backyard. It needs a lot of help. So like I said, today my mom is coming over, and I don't think we're gonna start staining the deck, but I think we're gonna prep it, sand it, power wash it, scrape all the paint off, all that fun stuff. And then I also kind of want to walk you guys through what our plans are for the backyard and what we already have done so far. Oh, and also kind of another thing, this weekend we are actually getting a brand new roof put on, which, by the way, if you guys did not know this, roofing materials are not cheap. I did not realize how much it would cost to get a brand new roof put on our house, but it is not cheap. But we need to get a new roof put on because some of the shingles are cracked or missing. And we had a rainstorm a few weeks ago and we actually had a small leak. Thankfully it wasn't because of the roof, it was because of something else. But it just made me realize that we need to get a new roof. So we currently have all of the shingles just sitting on the roof and all of the materials ready to go. And then this weekend we are having people put our new roof on. Nobody really tells you about the joys of being a homeowner, and that is one of them. Unexpected costs come up that you are not looking forward to. But Phil and I were just talking about this, but hopefully after the roof is done and we get all of our landscaping done, fingers crossed and Lord willing, there should be no issues or big house expense costs that come up, because literally everything in our home is brand new practically. So we're hoping that after this roof expense and the backyard expenses, everything will be all good. Okay, moving on to our backyard. So, as you can see, this deck needs a lot of love. It is pretty much bare bones. And like over here, that is old paint that needs to be scraped off, so there's old paint all along the edges. We also need to give it a good power wash and everything too. So that's kind of what we're going to be tackling today. Then you see the chain link fence here. We used to actually have that all around our backyard. Phil and my dad just took the two sides down because we're actually having a landscaper come next week, and this is another big project, but our yard is horrible. We just have dead patches of grass, weeds, old fire pit, dirt. So we're having a landscaper come and completely level out our backyard because it's very uneven, get rid of all of the weeds and stuff, and replant grass. So we actually have a nice looking backyard. And then that's our little shed over there. We just keep lawn stuff in there. The door needs some love too, so I think eventually we're gonna take that off and like sand it and repaint it. And then alongside of the house, I think we're gonna end up doing mulch and such because we don't want grass to go all the way to the house, because then that makes it a lot harder to mow. So I think we're gonna do mulch and possibly a few shrubs along the side. Something that I'm so excited for is to finally be able to use our space once it's done, because right now, like I said, you can't even sit up here and relax when you see all the work that needs to be done. But I'm so excited to get like a nice table out here, grill, hopefully some like patio lights and stuff, and just get it feeling nice and cozy. And then too, with a fence, it'll be so nice because I'll finally be able to let out all of my dogs in the backyard and they can run around and play, and that'll be amazing. Oh, I forgot to mention the main reason as to why we're getting a new fence. Basically, it's because our old fence had a ton of holes in it, and so I could never let a dog out off the leash because there were so many spots where they could easily just sneak through. And I want to be able to actually use it, especially since a lot of my clients have backyards with fences, so their dogs are used to running around outside in their backyard. So that'll be really nice to have a fence that actually works and we can use. And then the long-term vision, like we're talking next summer, is way along where that back fence is to do garden boxes. I've always wanted to have my own garden, and as you can tell, direct sunlight back here, so it would be perfect, and I would love to grow some vegetables and fruits. So we're not thinking this summer because we'd be way late to the game, and like I said, we got to focus on the yard. But next summer we're definitely going to be doing raised garden beds in the back and have our own garden. We finished sanding everything down pretty much, and like there's like some splinter spots and stuff, so we got that all sanded down. Now I need to grab a shop vac and start vacuuming up all the little pieces that were sanded up. I just finished vacuuming everything. The deck is all cleaned off and ready to go. And because the wood is so old, we need to use this Revive product on it to revive the wood. So that is what I'm gonna start working on now. It's day 2 of our deck remodel project. And yesterday when I was not here, my mom actually came and she did a little bit of wood putty in some spots on the deck that had like big holes or would have been toe stubbers or just issues. And so right now, before she gets here, I need to quickly hand sand down these spots so they're smooth, and then we can stain the deck. I'm so sorry, you guys. Literally the second I set up my camera, start painting the lattice, of course, camera card is completely full. So unfortunately, big YouTuber fail, but I didn't get a ton filmed of us painting. Regardless, I want to show you guys what it's looking like. I feel like we have a brand new deck. It looks amazing. We went for a darker gray color because our patio table set is a brown and I didn't want the deck and the patio set to clash, so gray was kind of a safe color. We did one full coat and I have to do another second coat on this part on the top, but I was working on the lattice, and as you can probably guess, super duper time consuming because of the zigzag on there. So I'm just going to be doing one coat on there as well as up here. Just one coat is good. But yeah, it's a work in progress, but I'm super duper happy with how it has turned out. I finished doing the second coat of paint yesterday on the deck, and I'm super proud of how everything turned out. I want to give a special shout out to my mom, because without my mom, this project wouldn't have been done. So thank you so much, Mom, for all of your hard work and help and providing some of the supplies necessary to do this project. If you guys aren't already, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of the other fun backyard plans that we have in store. See you all back next week in my new video. Bye!